What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is Jay's Life Out Loud, a channel about nothing, but it's about something. Y'all in there? You all right? Are you okay? Why is it that we walk around and pretend like we're okay? Somebody can come up to you and say, are you all right? How you feeling today? Oh, I'm fine. If I was to complain, would nobody listen? No way. Hee. Hey, you all right? Yeah, I'm good. How was your day? It was cool. Another day. Meanwhile, on the inside, you feel like something isn't right. You feel like there's got to be more to life. You may feel empty. You may feel incomplete. You can feel like nobody loves you. You can feel like so many different feelings can be going through your head, but you answer with the quickest answer possible, or the quickest response possible, just to get that interaction over with. I think sometimes some of us, we want to scream, yell, run away, so many things. Anger, you may want to sock somebody. Sometimes we can get to the point where we just feel like nobody really cares. Nobody really understands me. Now, feelings can be confusing because a lot of times what you feel is not reality. I can share an example. My kids don't call me all the time. I have 3 children. My oldest one don't call me at all. If I see him, I see him. But if not, but I know my kids love me. If I call to check on any of my kids, my youngest 2, hey dad, how's everything, if I need anything, or if I, whatever it may be, they'll be there. But as far as like reaching out on a daily basis or every other day or once a week, no. Because they live in their own life. And my mother says the same thing about me. And she, only difference between me and my kids and my mother and me is my mother gonna call me. How you doing? Haven't heard from you. How's everything? How's the wife? How's the kids? You could come by and see me. My mother it's a nice way of checking. You like, hey, bruh, where you been at? You ain't come back and holler at me. You ain't came back and say, hey, I don't know if you alive or you dead. So in my mind, it can sometimes say they don't even love me. They could care less. But it's not true. They love me. They just live in their own life. And I can't blame them for that. But besides the times we feel like something, it's not actually that. A lot of times it can just be the truth about certain situations. You can be alone. Many times we're alone because some of us are introverts. We don't deal with a lot of BS. We don't allow a lot of people in our lives. We don't like a lot of drama. So we keep the people that are around us to a bare minimum. A bare minimum. Because some of us get it young, and you can see that like in your kids or your nephew or your whoever in your family, or just it could be a neighborhood child. You could notice like all the kids, they go over here, but that neighborhood child, he never participates in that. And you could be like, why? And then you look at the kids and see the kids bad as hell, and you like, okay, that's why he don't want to go over there with them, because they always doing something, getting in some type of trouble, and he know better. But as in adulthood, most adults, they've been through some type of trauma, some type of heartache, learning that, you know, everybody ain't your friend. Everybody don't have your best interest. Everybody don't want to see you win. Everybody's not on your team. But in all these situations, we also have to understand too that holding in how you feel, holding in the stress, holding all your emotions in can kill you over time. It's like a slow death, not releasing how you feel. So what I do is, when I'm feeling a certain way, I may hold it in for a little bit, but after a while, my wife will tell you, I'm gonna let it out. Sometimes I don't hold nothing in. Sometimes, you know, I just let it out. But I think we all have to find a way, or find someone, whether you're talking to whoever the most high, you're talking to Jesus, God, Lord, Buddha, whoever you talk to. You may need counseling. You may need a psychiatrist. You may need just a group to talk to. You may need to kick it with ChatGPT or AI just to get something off your heart. You may need to write poetry. You may need to start your YouTube channel to express yourself. You may need to start doing art, some types of, you know, drawing, painting, pottery classes, whatever it may be. You may need to join a gym. You may need to go for a nice run, meditate, whatever it is, but don't hold it in. We get so good at pretending that we're okay. I know there are times where some of us are criers, some of us are angry, some of us are, you know, there's so many different things ways that we have become adapt to getting how we feel out without just telling people how we feel. Some of us withdraw from people and just go into a shell, and we'll stay there for sometimes months at a time. And some of us, you know, this is for my criers. Then I know it's some y'all out there that you just need, sometimes you need a good cry. My grandmother once told me when I was young, and she said, go ahead and cry. Your eyeballs need washing out every now and then. And when she said it, I thought it was, you know, I didn't laugh at the moment, but in my mind, like, what? Your eyeballs need to be washed out? You know, it was just like, to me, one of Granny's sayings, you know, her other thing was her way of telling you she would not let nobody harm you, that she would fight for you. She'll say, you know, I'll kill a brick over you. And the statement was just to say you can't kill a brick, but she sure was going to try. But she used to say, your eyeballs need a washing out every now and then. And as I'm being older now, I look back at it and I take it as if your soul needs to cry out. There's nothing wrong with that. If your soul is crying out, you could be crying out for help. You could be crying out for joy, whatever it is. And sharing that with somebody that you trust, is always a good thing. But to be able to get it out and really be able to cry, get it out, there's nothing wrong with it. If that's the way you deal with it, you crying ain't gonna hurt nobody. I'm not saying sit ball up in a corner and sit there for the rest of your life crying. But what I'm saying is, when you need it, release it. You ain't no superhero. You ain't you're not, how can I say this, immune from having feelings, thoughts, emotions. Let it go. And then once you're done crying, wipe your face and go right back to living. So please, stop saying you just okay. Stop living with it. There are other ways to get it out before it kills you. Because stress will kill you. The sadness will kill you. You know, sometimes if I'm in the car just talking to myself, and I feel like if I'm talking out loud, the Lord can hear me. And a lot of times talking out loud to yourself, I ain't saying that you should be doing it in public, because I know some people do it in public and it don't look too pretty, but yeah, you in your car, you want to talk to yourself. You'll be surprised on, once it comes out and you verbally hear it, that your mind sometimes can take it, chew it, and get a different understanding of what you're saying. And you'll be like, man, I never looked at it that way. I said that out loud, and you could be like, I said that out loud, that sounded stupid as hell. She feel this way, but she did that didn't even sound right. And you'll be surprised. But stop holding it in. It's okay not to be okay. I love y'all, and I pray that anybody at the sound of my voice, whatever it is that you're going through, I pray that the Lord comes through and touches that situation and gives you his mercy and grace and understanding and helps you through it. Your today is not your tomorrow. Don't give up. Sometimes a situation can seem like it's the end all and be all, when it doesn't have to be. Tomorrow is a new day with its own issues and its own problems. Just make it through the day. That's it. There is somebody that needs you. There is somebody that loves you, that cares about you. Keep your head up. Keep pushing. We don't know what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow could be your breakthrough. Peace.